Hold on, need to swap the UI thingy from GameCube to normal. There we go. Now, where's the source thingy? Why are they not showing up? The freaking donation bar and the other thing, where is it? Things were slow when I booted up my computer. Please tell me it's not broken. Great. That means I have to reinstall it. Dumb. Whatever. That's just OBS for you. Sometimes OBS can be a ding-dong, and it just... some things break for no reason. Even though it was all working fine before, but... yeah, hold on. Still adjusting a few things. Okay, hold on. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, there we go. Now I should be good. Hello, Bio. Yellow Lynx and Robot from Spy Kids. Yep, pretty much. That's accurate. Hey, Emperdulis. Hey, Venom. Hey, Ivan. Ratchet and Clanker. Oh, gosh. Hey, Magic Crafts. Things are okay. Fab intro, thank you. I want to upgrade it, though. Since my... want to make my own intro that has, like, more dynamicness to it. I'll work on it. Hey, Golem. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I love A Crack in Time, too. We'll get to that, like, next year. I'm not gonna do Quest for Booty, because, I don't have that game. I only played it once, and that was through, PlayStation Now, and I don't have a PlayStation Now anymore. I only had it for a short period of time. Hey, Ocean. Hey, Grace. I feel okay. A little tired, but that's fine. It's nothing. Starting the Future Saga? Yep, we're doing the Future Saga now. The story part, the more story-focused start of the series. Because, like, okay. The past games had story, of course. They each had their own story, but it was not really fully story focused. It was more, I don't know, like a cartoon you'd see on Cartoon Network or maybe Adult Swim or something, or more so Cartoon Network, I guess, because it's not like adult, but it's not like fully kid either, because it's a T-rated series. At least it started as T-rated. Starting with this game, it's been downgraded to E10 plus for whatever reason. I don't know. So it looks like you fully recovered from being sick. I was not. I'm not sick. I never was sick. I only went on a break because whenever I finish a game, I do a week-long break. So I was never sick. And I'm fine now. Bu- bu- bu. Yeah, that's loud. Yeah, let's not go into that. A Crack in Time, is that the game where Ratchet oh god. No. No. It's I get the reference. It's an innuendo, but it's not. Oh, brother. Okay, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. Um it's on PlayStation Plus Premium, but don't recommend wasting money on that service. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Hey Katie. Yep, PS3 now. We're doing a PS3 game. My nerd brain when a Crack in Time is mentioned. Doctor Who. I feel ya. I guess the GameCube days are over. For now, we'll go back to the GameCube another day, but don't worry. No, I'm playing on my actual PS3. I'm not using any emulation. This is an actual PlayStation 3. I have a PS3. That's what I'm playing on. Like Ratchet and Clank and the person made a funny... Yeah. Yeah. I like Ratchet and Clank too. It's one of my favorite series. And, yeah. Sometimes the jokes here. I'm not sure why the donation bar and the events tab are not showing up today. I'm gonna have to fix that, but we'll save that for another time. For now, it's just the little gifts. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Okay. Here we go. The start of the Future Saga, where it's more story focused. Yee. I'm gonna turn on down the audio. Just a tad. Okay. Emulation on PS3 still has issues, even for most powerful PC. Yeah, it's because the PS3 is, like, weird with its hardware. Yeah, now it's called Ratchet and Clank Future. The future part of it. But yeah. Ah. And the title screen is... I think this is the last time we got a scenic title screen. Because, like, after this, the title screens weren't like this scenic vibe where Ratchet is just chilling, doing something. Because, like, with the PS3 games, each one has, like, a scene where Ratchet is doing something. Like, in the first game, it's just... It shows, like, Veldon in Ratchet's garage, and he's, like, fixing something in the workshop. Or, the second game is, like, him and Clank sitting at a TV, and they're playing a game or something. And a little Easter egg, Ratchet will be playing different games from the PS2. Like, there's one where he's playing Jak and Daxter, one where he's playing Sly Cooper. Like, it's just a cool little Easter egg. The third one, I forget. Forget what the third one is. And Deadlocked is basically just, it shows Ratchet's, like, armor and it's getting fixed and repaired. And that's basically it. And here, we see Ratchet working on his hover bike thingy. So that's cool. Good question. Who made your stuff? Like the hub UI thing for the streams, like the Wii digital style? I need to know how to do that stuff because I'll be streaming soon. I did it all myself. I made everything. From my UI to my VTuber avatar, everything is made by me. I made everything. No no AI assistance, no commission work. It's all me. I made everything. Uh, there was one uh, VTuber avatar that I've used for a while. Not this one right here. This is my PNG tuber that I drew myself. But I have a VTuber avatar that I just haven't used in a while because whenever I use it, it causes my stream to lag for some reason. It didn't always do that, but it's been doing that now, or more recently. So I don't use it now. I'm working on my own. But that one I did commission someone to make. This was back in like 2022. That's when I commissioned it. So that's an old avatar. But aside from that, everything in my UI and stream layout is made by me. Not counting the GIFs. Those I just found off of the internet. They're from like, you know, games or something. You know, they're just little GIFs I found online. But everything else is me. The hardware is very complex, especially for the cell processor. Thousands of PS3s were used as service for the Air Force. Yeah, and they used one for, like, satellite. They made, like, a supercomputer out of, like, hundreds of PS3s, which is insane. Like, it's insane that the PS3 was that powerful that they made a supercomputer out of it. It's insane. I do love this system, though. It's one of my favorites. I've been playing it for years. I've had my PS3 since, like, 2013. My dad bought it used, but it's been working like a charm ever since, and I use it for playing movies, because it's like a DVD player as well, plays Blu-ray as well, and just a great system. I love it. Still play it. Secret Agent Clank was actually the last game to have these title screens. Oh yeah, I never played the Secret Agent Clank or Size Matters. I have not played those two. I do need to get to playing those at some point, but yeah. I'd love to learn how to stream games too, but I'd need a way to use my Mobian self OC, like in how Pixel uses her OC. I mean, I could help you with that if you want. Like, if you need a PNG tuber, I can draw that. It's very simple, but first you'll need a computer. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I need to make a how-to video just to explain, like, okay, you want to become a streamer? Here's what you need. I've been wanting to do that for years, and I just have forgotten and procrastinated on it. There's so many things I want to work on. But I will work on it sooner or later. Classic RNC, pure imagination, very dynamic with many villains. Post-classic RNC, Dr. Nefarious never dies. Yeah, but you'll see in this game, we don't have Dr. Nefarious here. We have a different villain. You'll see. Hey, Sujingu. Oh, cool. How do you do it? Like, how do you make the stream stuff? I'm very curious, and others may like to know how that stuff as well. Pretty much, I just draw it. I go into my software, and I draw. I draw and design it myself. It's basically that. I look up references of, like, different UI that I like. So I looked up a lot of, like, Frutiger Arrow-inspired UI from, like, Windows and PS3 and, like, Windows 7, Windows Vista, and PlayStation 3 are, like, my UI-inspired, look. And I just drew every bit of it. Like, the chat box, I drew that. The, background, the thing around the screen, you know, the brim of it, the D-pad, everything I've drawn myself. And I have been drawing digital art for like almost 10 years, so I've come a long way. Is yours backwards compatible PS3? It can play It's not like an old It's not the fat PS3 with the Spider-Man font. It's the slim PS3. It can play PS1 games. I played like the OG Spyro games on it, but I never, I can't play PS2 on this thing. It's not compatible with PS2, sadly. But I do want to get a PS2 at some point soon, so yeah. Um oh, thank you. A how-to video will be extremely useful. I meant like setting up the layout, but thanks anyway. Oh yeah, that's another factor that I'll get into when I make the video. I don't know why the little brim at the bottom is there, but whatever. Um Fries, hello. I still need to get this game for my PS3. Oh yeah, I managed to get it years and years ago. When I got into Ratchet and Clank, which is like practically 10 years ago is when I got into Ratchet and Clank. Close to 10 years, yeah. Because I got into it because the movie. I found it just on Netflix on a whim and watched it, and then I learned it was like, okay, this is a PlayStation game franchise. Okay, I have PlayStation. I didn't have a PS4, so I couldn't play the PS4 game that was, based on the movie, or based on the movie, based on the game, or whatever it says on the back of the box. The game based on the movie, based on the game. But I had a PS3, so I got every PS3 Ratchet game under the sun. So I started out just randomly. I picked a random game when I went to like GameStop, got a used game. I started with All for One. I know that's not a good starting point. People don't really like All for One, but I didn't mind it. It was fun for what it was. Then I got the HD collection, played those, and was like, okay, this is the real Ratchet and Clank. This is what Ratchet and Clank is all about. Then I played the Future Saga, and the rest is history. I love the Ratchet games. They're one of my favorite franchises. In a way, my OC's design, my Sona, is kind of inspired by the Lombax style, in a way. With the ears, at least, and the tail, in a way. But mostly it's just my own critter. Whatever. Those fat PS3 models are too difficult to take care of and keep alive. Yeah, I've heard it. That's sad. It's sad that older systems like those are hard to keep alive. Thankfully, the Slim that I have is still working like a charm. I'm thankful it is still working like a charm. I want it to keep working. I heard you can modify your PS3, but I'm not sure how difficult that is. I don't know. The only system I have modded is my Wii. That's the only one I have modded. It's something my dad did back in the day. The PS1 I've been given, don't want to use it. Either gonna sell it, throw it out, or burn it. I think it might be broken. Is it actually broken? Like, what's wrong with it? The problem with All for One is that it's intended to play with a group, which is why not many people recommend playing alone. Yeah, I mean, I played it alone, and I get it. I get it, it's made to be multiplayer. But it's okay. It's fine for what it is. Anyway, enough yapping. It's time to play. Okay. New game. New game? There we go.
Fuel lines, check. Horizontal stabilizers, check. Ion thrusters.
Looks like we got a tailwind. If we time it right, we can ride the slipstream of the grav train past the sea-grid traffic. Launch the mag grappler onto that pedway overpass and slingshot right up to...
Ratchet.
The thrusters are fine, Clank. See? Don't worry, it's probably just a fused ion band.
I don't know what...
From Captain Quark.
Ratchet? Clank? I've got a bit of a situation here at the Planetary Defense Center. Nothing I can't handle, mind you. Just a few thousand heavily armed robotic commandos, but I figured, hey, if you were in the neighborhood, maybe... Wait, I'm too handsome to die.
Heavily armed robotic commandos?
When aren't they heavily armed?
Are you sure this is functioning properly?
You worry too much.
He mentions the nap unit, but he's never mentioned it again. It's just there. So I don't know what the little bar thing is for. I'll have to check. Hold on. Can I do subtitles? Cinematics. I don't think we have subtitles here. A Crack in Time and All for One are the only two I played. Okay. Interesting. I love the comedy in Ratchet and Clank, especially Captain Quark. Yeah. Also, R.I.P. Jim Ward, the voice of Captain Quark. It's a shame he's no longer with us. He was great. Okay, it's in game options. Got it. Game options. Wait. Okay, here. I see. Thank you. Okay, subtitles on. There we go. We'll keep that on just so... Because did the cutscene sound good? Like, was it not too quiet? It's quiet on my end because it's my TV. I just need to turn my TV down a little so it's not like, you know, too loud and doesn't pick up, like, my mic doesn't pick it up. But, yeah. Highly interested in what Spyro's personality is going to be like in our ARB. Paul said that they are going to put him through emotional development. Oh yeah, like let me just take a moment. You've seen my reaction. I was freaking over the moon for Spyro A Realm Beyond when it got revealed. I am so excited for it. It looks incredible. I do hope for the game they said emotional development. That makes me hopeful for the plot to be a little deeper. Like, it's not gonna be as simple as, like, the original trilogy. Because I'd like a little more substance in the story. Spyro has potential to have more lore and substance, and I think they can do that with A Realm Beyond. Also, it's funny how we have, like, what, 3 Spyro games that start with like, A Hero's Tale, A New Beginning, A Realm Beyond. Like, we have 3 Spyro games with as this start of the subtitle, which is very fascinating. Yeah, it was quiet. Okay. Interesting. That's weird. Let me turn up the volume then. Speech volume. And I'll turn it up on the capture device. Just a tad. Yeah, turn it up on the capture just a little bit so it's louder. Yeah, hope that the villain isn't dumb and the game's dark enough because Spyro needs to be pushed to his emotional limits to mature. Yeah, like, obviously not too dark. We don't need to be, like, as dark as, say, the Legend trilogy, but it could be close. What's your opinion in the whole bricks and minifigs scandal? Hello, Saber Dragon. I don't know all the details of bricks and minifigs, so, I can't say anything about that. I think I might have bought a bricks and minifigs, like, custom figure back in the day, but that was only a one-time thing. I don't know. I don't know what's the deal with them. I'm not gonna bother. I don't want to deal with drama. But, yeah, I hope that gets sorted. Emotional limits. Is Spyro gonna limb who his father is? That's a traumatic for anyone. Oh. Spyro's not a kid anymore, to be fair. I mean, yeah, because, like, okay. In the original, he was probably, like, if we're going by, like, the every 12 years dragon eggs hatch or whatever, I'm gonna say Spyro in the original trilogy was, like, 12. Given the 12-year cycle. And so I'm guessing in A Realm Beyond, he's probably a little older, maybe like early to mid-teens. That's my guess. He's like a teenager now. So, yeah. Why can't it be as dark as Legend of Spyro? It can be done in a good way. I mean, yeah, I just want to make sure it's not too dark, you know? Like, you gotta keep a lighthearted tone. I mean, obviously the Legend trilogy has its lighthearted tone in a way, but it's also like, I just want to make sure it's not too dark and doesn't stray away too far from the whimsy of Spyro, you know? You gotta keep a good balance. Bricks and Minifigs, the Lego Star Wars collection, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's no good. That's ridiculous. I hope they learn their lesson. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't deal with drama, okay? Finally, after 21 years, a continuation of the original series. Yep. I think his first encounter with a new villain will be something akin to Luke Vader in Star Wars. I don't know if it's gonna be like that. I don't know. I don't know. I agree. A good balance is needed, and everyone hopeful will be satisfied. Yeah, I look forward to it. Okay. Enough yapping. We got the volume up. So it should be good. Does it sound good now?
Welcome back, customer 91802. If you're looking to combat a massive, deadly space armada, the Gadgetron Help Desk will be happy to assist.
Okay, it looks to be a little louder. Maybe I'm gonna turn it down just a tad more. And, turn me up a little more. There we go. Maybe like that. Okay. That should be good now. I think we're good now. Alright. I haven't played this game in many, many years, but, yeah, okay, combustor. That's right. Gotta get used to the controls again. It's been a hot minute. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I don't think Spyro will ever grow up. It's like those characters that stay as a kid for the audience, like Sonic will never grow up from his chili dogs. I mean, yeah, like Spyro, like, okay, it's okay to have him a tad bit older, but you shouldn't like age him past teenager at least. That's my view on it. I don't know. The people from Bricks and Minifigs never heard of the stringent. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Also, you can step on them after you... Funny. Okay. Camera's a little loose on this. You can tell this is a... This came out in, like, what, 2007? So it's almost 20 years old, which is insane. This game will be 20 next year. But yeah, you can see the bloom. I don't know, there's something special about these older, like, early HD graphics, I don't know. I could see the devs being worried that changing his design too much might rub fans the wrong way, kind of changing what already... Yeah, I think what they struck with the design for now is a good balance. If he grows, the leaves won't be having scared. What? Not true. All growing up means that he will be mature and serious and still can't be... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. I also think this is like...
The Lombax must be here somewhere. Obliterate this pathetic city.
Huh. I also miss this kind of... Oops, sorry. I kind of miss this, style of futurism where it's, like, kind of... It has, like, a sort of blob look to it. At least in terms of, like, some of the design. Like, there's a bit of a dwarfic style in this. Or maybe that's the orange. I don't know what you call this style of future design. But, yeah. Is my camera... I think the camera is, inverted, because it's a little weird. Can I swap that? Can I fix that? Steampunk? Kind of steampunk, but not quite. We need an Elder Spyro game where he needs to take his... Oh, jeez. Okay, control options. Look left, right, up, down. Inverted, inverted. There we go, that's better.
You can access the quick select menu by holding down the action button. Use the left stick to select your weapon.
Yep. Keep forgetting the bumper trigger is shooting, not the bottom trigger.
The Lombax is to be considered armed and extremely dangerous. Set blasters to atomize.
I'm just gonna ignore the... I'm just gonna ignore the things you two say, because that's just nonsense. That's... Nah. Anyway, glad to start a new Let's Play now. We're doing Ratchet. It's been a while since I've done Ratchet. I don't know, I know I've been doing a Ratchet game like every year for the past several years. Which is fine. I'm cool with it.
Jump on the grind rail to use your grind boots.
That guy's just there. Okay. Hello, DIY. Welcome.
He's escaping on a mag rail, heading south.
Yep, you can tell this was like PS3 tech demo kind of thing. Even though it came out like a year after the PS3 launch. Oh! Crud.
Escaping on a mag rail, heading south.
Ratchet and Clank have a long way to climb after fall. Yeah. A funny idea just crossed my brain to where Ratchet goes back in time to his universe version of 1800s and everything is steampunk. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Like, what if steampunk is like their version of, I don't know. How far into the past would their, like, I'm just curious, like, okay, it's sci-fi, so there's a lot of futuristic tech, but also, like, how far into the future would it be? That's a good question. I know there's plenty of lore with Ratchet and Clank, which this is something I've been wanting for a while. I wish we got a Ratchet and Clank TV series. That would be so cool. Like, a proper one that goes into, like, story and lore and stuff. I didn't know that Ratchet and Clank was a video game. I just saw the movie. That's kind of how I mentioned this earlier. I got into Ratchet and Clank through the movie. I saw it, like, on Netflix. Then I learned, oh wait, this is a PlayStation game. Then I found the games, because I didn't have a PS4 at the time, but I had a PS3. So I got every Ratchet game on PS3 under the sun, and the rest is history. Agreed, Golem. We need a Ratchet and Clank TV series, a Spyro TV series, even a Sly Cooper TV series. Like, just give me a TV series of these three. I want it. I need it. I need it in my life. Ooh, don't jump off the edge again. Don't jump off the edge. Frickin'. Okay. Fun fact, when I was younger and a tiny golem, I had dreams of a Spyro TV series, and I'm upset it wasn't true. Yeah. Yeah, like, could you imagine, like, they could basically adapt the Legend trilogy into an animated series. Like, they could expand upon the story and lore of it, and that would make for a good series, honestly. And have a Lombax that looks like and sounds like Clint Eastwood. What? Eh. A TV show with crossovers with Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly. Maybe Sonic. What genre is the Ratchet games? Is like the adventure shooter, more like a platform shooter. Okay, so in the original trilogy on the PS2 games, it was basically, it started out as like a platformer with shooting. But now it's more like a shooter with platforming. So it's like in that genre. It's like a mix of a platformer, a shooter, and adventure game. Basically. But why having the same story if I already played the game? Like, we need more content, more Spyro being metal. I'm just saying, like, there's some context to the story that could be, like, expanded upon, or maybe even tweaked a little. I'm just saying, there's some stuff that you could expand upon in the story that could be, you know, there's potential there. I might make a video explaining my ideas for that, but that's better for another day. I don't know if that makes sense. A platformer, then shooter, then a shooter with platform. That's the thing. That's just how Insomniac kind of explained it. I don't know. I consider all the Spyro games canon, like alternate universes. I don't see why Toys for Bob would have an issue with making all the games canon like Crash 4 did. I don't know. I mean, they could be separate universes. Yeah, I think they are. Like, you have the classic iteration, the classic timeline. Then you have the future timeline, or future. You have the Legend trilogy, the Legend timeline, and then you have Skylanders. So, like, some people say Skylanders and the Legend trilogy are connected, but I don't know if that's true or not. Just a theory. A game theory, I'm sorry. Whatever. I want to be able to fly Spyro towards the sun. Like Superman? What? Well, we can have a new Adventures with Spyro, and a TV show would be the name. Spyro Golden. I don't freaking know. Anyway. We're yapping too much. We need to progress. Oh dear. How do you not know what yapping is? Yapping is when you talk a lot. Have you not heard that saying before? Yapping? Have you really not heard yapping? I'd literally not affect anything and just allow a lot more creativity. If it wasn't apparent enough that people want more Spyro, the announcement trailer has over 12 million views. Yeah, I've heard, and that's freaking insane. Like, yes, we want more of this. We want more of these kinds of games. I'm sorry, I'm Japanese. Oh, it's okay. Different language, different concepts. It's okay. Yeah, yapping is just our way of saying, oh, you talk a lot, you talk too much. That's just what yapping means.
Ratchet, the sky bridge is collapsing.
Nanotech acquired. The more nanotech you have, the more damage you can take.
Yeah, thank you, help desk lady. Spyro, 12 million views on the... Yeah, 12 million views on the announcement trailer. It's insane. Yapping sounds like modern slang, but it has been around for some time. Yeah, like, it's been around for a long time, yeah. Wait, that means that it's 12 million people who are not in the... Jeez, bro, calm down. Don't call us out like that. It's just... We're all fans of Spyro. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy that that announcement trailer just made us all come together and get excited. It's been a great week for gaming. Just a lot of great announcements. It feels good to be a gamer right now because there's a lot of fun stuff coming. Also, upgrades.
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically as they are used. This increases their damage and adds new modifications.
Yeah, I know, help desk lady, I know. Sheriff from Cars actually used it. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And I remember there's a line in Jak and Daxter where Stamos says yappin'. He's like, I'm gonna keep yapping. He's like being sassy with Daxter because he's being a little turd. It looks like a shoe. It does not look like a shoe. Does it? I don't know if it looks like a shoe. And also, Halo Combat Evolved looks so good. I used to play Halo 4 with my dad, and we played the vintage Halo. That's cool. I never played Halo because I never owned an Xbox. I literally only played an Xbox once at a friend's house. It was like an Xbox One. I played Sunset Overdrive on his Xbox. And that's like the only Xbox experience I have. I never owned any Xbox consoles. I only grew up playing Nintendo and PlayStation. That's my gaming experience is Nintendo and PlayStation, and also a bit of PC. Part of me kind of wants to get the Xbox they showed that has like... It's like... They have a translucent Xbox now. Like, it's for the 25th anniversary of Xbox, but it's like the transparent, translucent green Xbox. Like, it's the modern Xbox, but it's translucent green like the classic original. And that makes me so happy. We need more translucent tech. Translucent tech is... Oh, I love it so much. I want more of it. I would get that, but it's a limited time thing, and that makes me kind of sad, so I'm not gonna bother, because there's other things I want to buy. And there's not many Xbox games I want to play anyway, so... Yeah. But the Exo is gonna be scalped so hard just to... Yeah. I freaking hate the scalpers, man. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you are a scalper, you are a thief. You are a thief in my eyes.
Ratchet, the Planetary Defense Center is 200 cubits below us. How do you propose we get down?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it right now.
Hold on, where's the text, actually? Spyro, Star Fox, and even freaking Bubsy are making a comeback, but Angry Birds and Plants vs. Zombies still can't get their shtick together. Yeah, it's a shame. No, Saber, I do not have a Toa Tahu minifigure yet. I want to get one. I've been wanting to get one for a while now. I just haven't been able to go to the Lego store recently because I've got busy with stuff. I need to go. I hope to go soon. Go to the Lego store and get a Tahu minifigure, hopefully. It's just... Yeah, the Lego store in my area is like at my mall, my local mall, and yeah, I just need to take a day to go there. Scalpers need to step on Legos. Yeah, and they need to go suck a lemon. That's my favorite, like, kind of get lost comeback kind of thing. Go suck a lemon. I learned it from watching the classic 80s TMNT, because there's a line where Raphael says, "Does the phrase go suck a lemon ring a bell for you?" or something? He said that, and I just love that. Go suck a lemon. It's just funny. Holy crap. Oh, that's right, we have the gyro controls. I forgot about the gyro controls. It's okay. I grew up with the Wii, I don't mind gyro. I don't mind motion controls, I've grown up with the Wii, I know how this works.
Looks pretty quiet. Where's Quark?
Greetings, citizen. I'm away from my post at the Planetary Defense Center. Please enter the number that best describes your emergency. If you are being attacked by radioactive amoeboids, please press 1. If you've been ingested by a mutant
target.
You think?
Hold on, let me catch up with chat. There's an upcoming Angry Birds 3 movie in the works. Oh yeah, I've heard. Only a bad expression for the movie. Alright. They were cartoons in the 80s? Yeah, they were. Cartoons have existed for, like, over 100 years. Like, how old are you? What? Yeah, TV existed back then. They had video games. They had TVs. Anyways, it's 9 p.m. I have to work at 5 a.m. and this is Skull needs to sleep and scalpers suck. I don't know, they suck, but I probably can't say that. Anyway, good night. Have a good one. Okay, good night, Gollum. Have a good one. Also, does gravity exist in this game? Because Ratchet was getting up a rail. Yes. The Wii is so vintage. My dad never lets us play in his Wii because it's so old. The Wii is not that old. I mean, it's now 20 years old, which is insane to think about. Like, I am 26. I grew up with the Wii. How? Jeez. I like that the robots are clanks of the toaster. Yeah. Video games in the 80s? I cannot imagine how those games would look like. Halo, Zelda is old. Dude, you're probably young, so you probably don't understand the history of video games. You need to be educated. There's, like, so many old games. Even I know about games from before I was alive. Like, I know about the history of video games, because I've studied it, because I'm passionate about this stuff. The Wii is 20 years old. Me cries. I wasn't even born with the Wii U. How old are you? What? I only know Tetris. That's only one old game. There's more. Super Mario Bros. Released in 1985. The 80s was not that long ago. It's like 40 years ago. Yeah, it's like over 40 years. That's how long the 80s was. It's like old, but not that crazy old. Like, you know. Because, like, okay. It's currently the 2020s now. Before then, we had the 2010s. Before that, the 2000s. Before that, the 90s. And before that, the 80s. So, you know what I mean? Like, each one is a decade. That's how this works. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, crud. Okay. Ah! Okay.
My sensors are picking up structural damage to the grind rail.
Hey, Top Sugashi. Yeah, we're playing, Proof of Destruction. We're not even past the tutorial level. I'm sorry. We have been yapping way too much. Chat has just been active today.
pending the obliteration of a few insubordinate species, ruler of the universe.
Your name's Percival?
Emperor! See the crown, see the scepter, a giant walking throne and legion of loyal robotic commandos. Emperor! Not that a treacherous furball like you could... What's this? Such a primitive robot companion. And your kind used to be such renowned engineers.
Oh, I'd be careful if I were you. He's got posomorphic blaster cannons in each fingertip.
My gripe is not with the people of this arcade planet, but with you. Surrender your deathbot, and simply allow us to kill you. No one else need be harmed.
Fair enough. Here you go!
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa! Hang on, Clank!
Hyperspace boosters online. Engaging cryosleep.
Cryosleep? Nah. There's no way I'm gonna...
It is fortunate cryosleep does not work on robots.
Oh gosh. Percival seems short-fused. He is.
Clank! Clank! Are you okay? You got knocked out there for a minute.
I am fine. Where are we?
Beats me. Ship must have run out of fuel while on autopilot. Come on, we need to find another ship and get back to Kerwine.
Okay. Let me catch up with Chad again. Super Mario Bros. Frickin' scroll back. Bu- 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 bu. Super Mario Bros. 1 release is now closer to the end of World War II than it is today. Yeah, that's crazy. I was born the same year as the PS4 Pro. Okay, wow, so you are indeed very young. Jeez. Oh, that Mario game of the 80s is the one that is pixel art? Yes. It's, the one from 1985 that was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Tachyon sounds like a baby squirrel on helium. Yep. Things that happened in 1985. Peach kidnapping, Marty went back in time, missing children's incident, and the Mind Flyer attack of the Circo Mall. I used to play that Mario game in the Google browser. Uh-huh. Percival is really short to be an emperor. 1985 sounds so far away. I don't think my parents were born. They might be born there, or maybe they were born in the 90s. Maybe your parents are, I don't know. Your parents are probably like millennials, so they're probably 80s, 90s, something like that. Tachyon in this game's own version of Ripto. Yeah, he probably was inspired by Ripto. He feels like that. Bro, Clink is dead. Yeah, they are funny. The one where Peach and Bowser appear for the first time. I don't think I got that far in the game. Volume? Oh. This game is probably quiet, apparently. I'm sorry. I can't tell. I'll turn it up a little more. There we go. I just couldn't tell if it was too loud. but I finished the vintage Mario 2 for DS. That's not that vintage. Listen, vintage is a... There's vintage and then there's retro. If a game is like 10 or 20 years old... No, if a game is 20 years old, it's vintage or it's retro. No, if a game is 20 years old, it's retro. If a game is like 30 or 40, it's vintage. So, like, games from my generation are more so retro than vintage. I was born a year after 85. Okay, yeah. I think they are millennials. My dad was born in 1998 and my mom on 1996. Okay, yeah, they're like late millennial, early Gen Z. Zillennial, basically. Interesting. Yeah, 10 credit. I was born sometime after 9... Okay. Let's move on. This is the first appearance of Sargasso, I believe. Is this Sargasso? This might be Sargasso. I can't remember.
Your maximum nanotech level has increased.
Also, I believe this is the last game that had, David Gard, however you say his last name, who composed the PS2 Ratchet soundtrack, like of all the Ratchet games in PS2. I think this is the last game he composed for? Probably. Game is too loud. Jeez, how can I make this... Turn it down again. Let me test. Do you mind? I'm testing. I'm trying to figure out the right volume of this. Is this too quiet or too loud, or is it the case where the game is loud but the cutscenes are not? I'm trying to figure out when it can be loud enough and when it cannot be. I love this game so much, it's amazing. Yeah, hello, Yerm, how do I say your name? Too quiet, just go up 2 points. Okay, is this good? Is this good now? It's like close to the middle on the capture device, or the audio capture. Does that look good? I just want to make sure it's not too loud or not too quiet. I'm trying to get the right volume. It's good volume-wise. Turn it smidge more. Okay, there we go. Smidge more, there we go. Is it good now? I want to make sure it's good. This is perfect? Okay, good. I'll keep it there. Keep it right in the middle. And I'll turn up my volume just a tad as well. There we go. Okay. got a Leviathan. And it's gone now. Ah. Let me know if I need to be turned up a little. I think I sound okay, but you let me know if I'm too quiet or the game's too loud, or I just want to make sure I'm loud enough to hear and the game's not too quiet or too loud. I just want to make sure it's just right.
The Comet Strike is an effective way to reach distant enemies and bolts. Simply crouch, then press square to throw your wrench.
Yep. I'm familiar with that. I didn't know it was called the Comet Strike. That's interesting. I might turn down the volume just a tad, like right there. I don't know. It gets louder when I'm shooting, obviously. So maybe if I turn down my, yeah, maybe if I turn down the, sound effects. Speech up, music. Like right there. Yeah. That should do it.
With the jackpot power-up, you will temporarily earn more bolts and raritanium.
Nice. Very helpful. Hello, Kanyan. I think you'll be surprised by the amount of health Ratchet can have in this game. It's insane. I mean, yeah, though I have played this game, but it's been like years, so I might not remember every little detail, but I remember most of it. Some of it. I don't know. We got a mini-boss of sorts. We were fighting one of these guys, a Leviathan. Honestly, he looks like he belongs in Subnautica. I never played Subnautica. I should play Subnautica. That was easy.
You have collected a Leviathan soul. These are valuable in the Polaris galaxy and can be traded for bolts. You have acquired Raritanium. This valuable resource can be used to upgrade your weapons. Simply go to a weapons vendor and select the Upgrade Weapons option.
You can sell animal souls? That sounds kind of evil. I don't think it's... whatever. I was gonna say I don't think that's really an animal, but who knows? It's just an alien
Citizens
critter.
of Kabalia. The Imperial Defense Force reports that a Lumbax has infiltrated this star sector. The Empire expects your full cooperation in neutralizing this threat to our security.
Not what I meant to do.
Welcome to Grummelnet's weapon shop. Here you can buy ammo, upgrade your weapon, or purchase new tools of destruction. Go ahead. Name your poison. Which weapon do you want to upgrade? For a little Raritanium, we can modify your puny weapon into a force to be reckoned with. And today we're running a special. For every upgrade you purchase, we'll unlock a new one.
Okay. Also, okay, I don't have enough for titanium, that's fine.
Anyone asks, we never met.
Plasma blasts. Tornado launcher, yeah. Hey, Star Fox, welcome. Do animals even have souls? I don't know. Hey, you said the title of the game, yeah. You did. Oh, I'm sorry.
To access your map, press the select button.
Okay. I always feel bad that when we hit like civilians and
Attention, citizens of Kabalia.
Feels
Today is
bad.
Tachyon Appreciation Day. You must show your devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation Station.
Don't you lay this on me, you worthless sack of Kurt, you sweat. You were supposed to watch the jail gauge.
Ah, blame the parrot. Always blame the parrot.
Is everything all right, sir?
Ah, Imperial spies. Hide their bodies. Ah!
Oh, well, excuse my friend. We're just a couple of humble smugglers, unfairly hunted and persecuted wherever we go. Yep, seems the Imperials have shut down the planet's gelatonium plant. They must be, looking for someone.
Well, we're kind of stranded ourselves. Our ship crashed back there and... Aw, kill them now. Sell their kidneys.
Stranded, hmm? Well, I'll tell you what, pal. We're gonna make you a deal. You get the gel pumps working and we'll, procure a vessel for you. Here, you'll need this gelinator.
yay. Yeah, civilian NPCs get injured in games all the time. It's what they get paid for. Noted.
What do you do? What do you say? What's the haps there, Slick? Devices are special combat items, very handy in a pinch. Come on, step into our office and take a look-see.
Ah, yes. The Groovatron. This is the first instance of the Groovatron. The slug.
Use it wisely. You got a deal. Why don't you try throwing a Groovatron at one of those consumables? Boss, I'll give you some more next time you swing by.
So yeah, the Groovatron. Basically, it makes your enemies dance. This is the first instance of the Groovatron, and it's been a joke in the series ever since. I don't know if any of the music in this is copyrighted. Hopefully it isn't.
Committed by the Lombax species. We cannot allow even one of these
I did
dreadful
not mean
creatures
to
survive.
do that. Okay.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. The Imperial Defense Force reports that a Lombax has infiltrated this star sector. The Empire expects your full cooperation in neutralizing this threat to our security.
The Marjuna. It's like playing Spyro without killing any enemies. Yeah. I mean, obviously you can kill enemies. It just makes them dance. It produces weed to make everyone around you happy. That's my headcanon.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. Today is Tachyon Appreciation Day. You must show your devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation Station.
No, it's like, it gives them, excuse me, why don't you grab that? Am I missing something?
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. The Imperial Defense
Also, I like the little
Force reports that a
stinger
Lombax
sound
has
that it
infiltrated
plays
the
when you
star
enter a new
sector.
area.
The Empire expects your full cooperation in
Just a
neutralizing
cool
this
sound.
threat to our security.
I need that sound. I want to use that as like my intro sound in like VR chat or something, like if I enter a world. I don't know. Ratchet, I will pee on the nearest statue as per the announcement requested. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't think I can enter this yet. I think I need to... No. Need to go in here.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. Today is Tachyon Appreciation Day. You must show your devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation Station. This plant has been shut down on the order of Emperor Tachyon. You are trespassing on Imperial property.
Okay. Phil. I now have Jello. This always looked cool. We're in a place full of Nickelodeon slime. There we go. Slime bots. I remember these guys. You have to be careful around the slime you shoot, because, they will eat it. They will eat it like it's Jello. Is it slime or Jello? I don't know if it's slime or Jello. Or I think it's... Did they say it was gelatonium? It might be gelatonium. Basically Jello. Okay, yeah, it's Jello. It's Jello. I see something glowing in there. Don't know what. Are we now getting to the point where, like, early, like, PS2 and 360 graphics are nostalgic now? I don't know if we're quite there yet, but we're close. We're definitely in... I'm more nostalgic for Wii and PS2 graphics, personally. I want more indie games to have that kind of style of graphics, honestly. Hey, Francesco. Yep, new Spyro game. Next spring. I'm super hyped. Okay, yeah, even the chat box isn't working. I need to
traverse ionized metal surfaces. Try them out on this
I need to fix that. Is my Streamlabs thing just not working today? I need to fix that. I need to fix the Streamlabs thing. That needs to be fixed. I'll get it working by next stream.
Gelatonium pump restored. Plant operating at 50% efficiency. We must remind you that you are currently defying a direct Imperial decree. Desist at once.
Okay. And good so far. I know I'm not talking much at the moment, it's just, again, we've been yapping too much. I just want to make progress. Just vibing, just enjoying the game that I haven't played in many years. Yeah, the Jello gadget. We're doing it. We have the Jello gadget. Ah, crud, crud. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're good. There we go. Climb up. Open the door.
Gelatonium plant restored to 100% efficiency. Emperor Tachyon will be most displeased.
Why? Does he not like Jello? Why does he not like this thing to be
Ratchet,
operational?
we should see that smuggler about the ride he promised.
Okay, need to jump up before they eat it. There we go. Too bad this game wasn't on the PS2. Could have played it when it came out. It was made for the PS3. It was made for a different generation. Like, come on. Ugh. Like, I didn't play it when it came out because I didn't have PlayStation until later, but yeah. I bet I would have loved it as a kid, though, if I did play it as a kid. Okay. Nope, nope.
Back anytime.
I mean, the PS3 was very expensive at the time, so it was hard to get. Fair enough, fair enough. What are Leviathan souls?
Bolts in the bag, friend. Look here. There are creatures out there. Now, the ones of the larger variety carry in each of them a Leviathan soul. Now, I kill them, I collect them, and then sell them. And I'll tell you what. You find any souls, you be sure and bring them on back to me, you hear? I'll give you a fair price for them.
Okay. I have one.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Where the heck are we?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Friend, you're on Cabalia. It's the gel capital of the Polaris Galaxy. Well, at least it was until Emperor Tachyon shut down the plant.
Okay, who is Emperor Tachyon?
The runt? Well, he's something of a mystery. Come here. I heard he was hatched from an egg frozen somewhere in the verdigris sector like a cragmite sickle, you know? You ought to be careful around him. He's got himself a sore spot for lombaxes.
How about that ride?
Now, I can take you all as far as Stratus City. How'd that be?
Let's go. Oh, there was a bolt there. Crud. Oh well, we can go back later. When we get our own ship. Which should be soon?
So the Polaris Galaxy. Tachyon owns all of it?
Yep. Ironic, ain't it? The one cragmite they didn't vaporize comes back to oppress the galaxy.
Who is they?
Who? Are you kidding me? The Lombaxes vaporized the whole lot of them years ago, left the cragmite planet nothing but an empty hunk of dirt.
All hail the Lombaxes, saviors of the universe!
Attention transport vessel. A bioscan reveals a Lombax life form aboard your ship. Stand by for immediate disintegration.
It's the Lombax! Nothing but trouble! Nothing but trouble!
Sir, if you jettison the excess cargo, you could increase your speed and evade capture.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, brother. Where? Oh! Ugh. Ah! Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me.
He's
Okay.
touching down in Sector 1. Send all available drop-in units.
Oh, it's like a Ratchet looks so sad whenever he's low health. That's, I know he's just tired, but yeah. Also, Smuggler here, voiced by Jess Hemmel, same guy behind this voice of Spyro in A Hero's Tale and Crash Bandicoot. Interesting. I did not know that. That's fascinating. Ratchet. Was his egg pushed out the butt. He definitely has enough of an attitude to leave that in a wild claim that I will stand behind. Impression. Yeah. Weapons?
Hey, Chief! You've got enough raritanium for an upgrade.
Rare launcher.
Upgraded. You're gonna need more raritanium for that one. You're all maxed out, Chief.
Okay. I need health now. I got it.
Touching down in Sector 1. Dispatching sentries.
Attention, citizens. This is your humble dictator. The Imperial Defense Force is searching for a fugitive Longbax guilty of countless violations against this empire, including theft of an Imperial cruiser. Destroy him before he defiles any more of this great city.
Yay.
Gadgetron admires your persistence, but feels compelled to inform you that your currently selected weapon is ineffective against shielded enemies. Try a stronger weapon, or wait until the enemy is unshielded.
The voice acting community is a lot smaller than you would think. Yeah, but I love it. The vendors heal you in this game, but not a later game, sadly. Okay. Interesting.
Perhaps we should
Whoa.
try using one of our devices against that cyclocannon.
Okay. And I'm guessing they also act
What can we do
as...
you for? Keep the safety on, Chief. Done and done.
Guessing they also act as, like, checkpoints. Dispose of him before he violates any more of this great city. Ratchet peeing on another statue. Too late. Well, I'm gonna go now. See ya. Good luck playing Ratchet and Clank. See ya. Okay, see ya, Venom. Have a good one. I'm also not sure what the black line is on the bottom of the screen. That shows up also on my TV, so I'm not sure what that is.
Searching for a fugitive Longbax guilty of countless violations against this empire, including theft of an Imperial cruiser. Destroy him before he defiles any more of his great.
Right. Grenade, 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 grenade.
Attention, citizens. This is your humble dictator. The Imperial Defense Force. Longbax, guilty of countless violations.
Perhaps we should try using one of our devices against that cyclocannon.
Now, what is this?
The Shock Ravager uses electrical current to neutralize shielded enemies. To perform a whip attack, press the fire button.
Okay, so it's a... Got it. Oh, wait. This is the wrong way. Wrong way. Let me go back this way. There's a little something. What's this?
Smart!
Okay. Oh, nice. That is satisfying.
Attention, drop bits. I am sending in more ships to help.
Just took out another cycle cannon! Dispatch gunships to Sector 2! Destroy the Lombax mess!
Attention, drop bits. I am sending in more ships.
Gadgetron admires
Is this what
your
Drabbits?
persistence,
Is
but
this
feels
what these
compelled to
creatures are
inform you
called?
that your currently selected weapon is ineffective against shielded enemies. Try a stronger weapon, or wait until the enemy is unshielded.
Yeah, I got it. Ah. The line is probably there due to the game being played on modern TV. Yeah, maybe. Cause like this came out in like,
Attention, drop bits. I am sending in more ships to help.
yeah, it came out 2007. So like we had HD TVs, but I think they were like plasma. Were like early HD TVs plasma? I can't remember if they were. I need to look that up. Plasma TVs. Because like my TV now is a 4K smart TV.
Inside the city. Yellow fur, long ears, maybe traveling with a nanotech deathbot.
What's down here? Nothing of the sorts, though I do like how pretty this garden looks. Man, the planet designs of these look cool. 2007, we were still using those bulky TVs, so we
The
probably
swing
wouldn't
shot
notice
is a
it.
useful tool for traversing large gaps.
Yeah, but
Jump
this
towards
was
the
still
Versa target.
HD.
Then
So,
press
like-
and hold the fire button to swing. Let go of the fire button to land.
Yeah. Plasma TVs exist. Tokenkai. What? Never mind, I don't get the reference. I think the mid 2000s was when LCD was becoming more popular. Yeah, most likely. Because, like, it's when we had, Ah! Oh, Borakile, okay. That's right, that's right. That's right. I forgot the name of the different, yeah. Different Borak.
To latch onto the transport, equip the swing shot using the quick select. Then press and hold the fire button to latch on. Hold down the fire button until you wish to let go.
Move to the Skyway. The Lombax has hijacked an air tram. Lombax sighted approaching the Sector 4 Skydock. All units move in to intercept.
We had those too. I remember ours was big and silver. Yeah, like, okay. I do remember vividly what the TVs we had growing up. Like, okay, I did have this small little CRT TV that was
What can we do you for?
that I used to play the Wii on.
You got a right to protect yourself. It's all yours.
Also spoken like a true American, saying that, yeah. Anyway, I remember we had a small little CRT TV that I played the Wii on, but it was used differently. But anyway, we did have like some kind of LCD TV, maybe it was a big one, a big bulk. I can't remember all the TVs we had because we still had multiple different TVs. I do remember the universal remote we used. I'll have to find a picture of it and send it in Discord later. I remember the remote.
He just took out 2 gunships. Alert the Emperor. Tell him we require reinforcements.
I remember we used TiVo. Was it called TiVo? I think it was called TiVo. Yeah. The old TV station cable service we had or something. It was like a form of video on demand. It was cool. Also, I miss the cool UIs that our TVs used to have. Like, TV menus used to have personality, but now they're just very, very bland. Practically all UI now is bland. I really, really hope we see a switch up in UI soon, where it becomes more skeuomorphic and fruitiger like it used to be. There is a start with Apple's iOS 6 26. That is a good start, but it's not quite there yet. I just hope our UI becomes more skeuomorphic and fruitiger like it used to be. Cause it was cool.
Any trooper who allows the Lombax through their sector will be tried as a conspirator and executed.
Not only that, it feels like they're covered in so many ads now on the menu. Yeah, like looking at my TV. Oh, okay. Looking at my TV, I had to like go into the menu to turn off the ads to make it run faster because it was kind of, the ads were like taking up too much power and slowing down the TV. And like it was slow when I was trying to use like when I was trying to stream something, like because my TV is a smart TV, so it can run like all these different streaming services, and yeah, it just was very slow. It's still kind of slow. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to like clean the memory thing on it. There's a way to do it. I just don't know how. Anyone who fails to eliminate him will be tried as a conspiracy and executed. Does that mean they still die if they win the cause? I don't know. I don't know what he's yapping about. How do I get over here? I thought I had to climb this, but it's not a ledge to climb. Come on. I want to grab the raritanium. It's in the treasure chest. Come on. Do I just shoot it? That's something, but I still can't grab them all. Maybe if I... Still not able to reach it. Call me crazy, but I'm getting the impression that this Emperor is a bad guy. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's basically Ratchet and Clank's version of Ripto, basically. He's basically their Ripto. I think he might be inspired by Ripto. I need to check the Ratchet and Clank art book I have. Okay, there we go. Because I believe it mentions something about Tachyon, and maybe he was inspired by Ripto. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I mean, Insomniac did make the original Spyro games, so that's not too surprising if he was inspired by Ripto. I mean, he's small and a racist, so the comparison fits. He's small and a racist. Yeah, like, okay. Ripto hates dragons, for whatever reason, we don't know. And we know why... We know why Percival... We know why Tachyon hates the Lombaxes, but that's getting into spoiler territory. We'll get there soon. Don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. I know this game is almost 20 years old, but I don't care.
Admires your persistence.
I want you guys to experience it here.
Your currently selected weapon is ineffective against
How am I?
shielded
Okay,
enemies.
now I'm dead.
Try a stronger weapon.
Jeez. I don't know how to turn off the help desk lady. Is that an option? Because I don't need the help desk lady to tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. This ain't my first rodeo. Hold on. Options. Help. No. Game options. No. And whatever. He hates Lombaxes because they ate his sandwich and made Jack and Jill. Made Jack and Jill? What? What does that have to do with this? Okay. There we go. Jack and Jill is a really bad movie. I don't know if I've seen Jack and Jill movie. I've seen Romeo and Juliet. The movie's not that bad. The Sherlock Gnomes one? Eh. It's just eh. Game is fun, but it's also hard as crap, mainly because the enemies now wielding shields and tough armor. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't have a tough time with this game when I played it. It's not that difficult for me. It's worse than Sherlock Gnomes, so much worse. Okay. That Jack and Jill part of the joke broke my brain. I'm too... Oh. I guess my brain is too, clean for this. Which is good. I mean, I know I'm an adult, but that doesn't mean I need to know every little bit of the dirty humor. Like, just because I'm an adult doesn't mean I'm required to know about this. I mean, I like to keep some of my innocence. I feel like it's important for your... You know, you gotta keep your brain clean. For the Holy Spirit, at least. And just for yourself and your mental health and well-being. And
Attention, citizens of Stratus City. To aid in the reconstruction of the Force Tower, we have brought in a team of flight. And they also smell like blarg dung.
Largnog. What? Eh, whatever.
Ratchet, those creatures are telling us to go inside that building.
Creatures? What creatures? Did you get your wires crossed in that crash?
Only he can see them.
Clank, have you been modifying yourself in private?
Absolutely not. And I do not care much for your tone.
Shut up, Percival. I love that line of Clank being like, absolutely not, and I do not care much for your tone. I love that line. That line lives rent-free in my brain. So funny. I can see my reflection on her brain. That's how clean it is. X-ray vision. You're just seeing like a, I know what to do. Just let me fly. That's my bad. Let me try that again. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to turn this off. This is too weird. Okay, I didn't mind it first, but, it feels... No, wait. Control. Off. Okay, let's try that again now. Without the motion controls, because, holy crap. I forgot how funky it is.
We can guide you, sire.
Like, usually I don't mind motion controls, because I grew up with the Wii, but sometimes it can feel weird, depending on how it's implemented. You gotta, it takes a certain amount of finesse to get it right. Also, I like this music, it's very whimsy. Okay. Wait. How are we back here? What the frick?
We can guide you, sire.
We must have missed something. I think I must have done something wrong. Also, notice how they call him Sire. That leads to something later. We'll see what's going on there. This is really the point in the franchise where we got more lore and story with Ratchet and Clank, and I love it. Like, obviously we had more story with... Like, we had story in the PS2 games, but the Future Saga is when we really started diving heavy into the lore. Hall of Knowledge. Okay, so this is your library? Your archives?
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
That is why I play the Wii the lazy way. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, there's some games that I'm like...
Right to protect yourself.
I can handle, motion controls.
You're all maxed out, Chief.
But there were some that I'm like... Okay.
Upgraded.
I need,
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Press and hold the fire button to lock onto enemy targets. Then let go to launch Predator missiles.
Oh, yeah. There were some where I'm like... Okay, I like, okay, when I was playing... This is something I played on my own time. When I was playing, Legend of Spyro Eternal Night, there was an enemy that I was struggling to kill, because it required a certain motion, and I just couldn't... Even if I did the motion, it just did not work. So I needed to... Like, in order to progress, I needed to get the Wii... Classic Controller Pro. So now that's how I'm gonna play that game when I stream it eventually. But, yeah. Anyway, let's continue onwards. Ah, good, we can swim now. Hello? There we go. That's the button. Go up a little more. There we go.
Attention, citizen. You have entered the Hall of Knowledge without authorization. Knowledge has been declared contraband by order of Emperor Tachyon. Any attempt to learn while on these premises will result in permanent confinement in Zordoom prison.
Hello, Alex. I was just watching your reaction to Nintendo Direct when I saw you were live, so I just checking in real quick. I take it you're also hyped for Spyro 4? Yes I am. And now we know it's not called Spyro 4, but it is a continue... I don't know if it's... It's probably like one of those cases where it does take place after the Reignited trilogy, but it's also like its own continuation, its own thing. Where do I go? Do I go down here? Hold on. Oh, I see, it's buttons. Did you see that Sparrow has aged somewhat? I didn't notice it until one of Toys for Bob's influence pointed out. Yes I did. I noticed. That Nintendo Direct sure was one of the Nintendo Directs that ever happened. Yeah, I mean, it had some good moments, but also is kinda mixed. I just hope it gets a good physical edition. I love me some Spyro merch. I mean, there is some Spyro merch that came out, I think, like some t-shirts, some socks. I want to give me some Spyro socks. I need to find the Spyro socks. But, I need to look up the merch that they have coming out. Spyro becomes a big boy. Yes, he does. Okay, oh, I see. It's a timed thing. Yeah, I'll send you a link when I find it. Okay. I don't know what the timer is for this. Oh, I see. There we go. That did... Okay, this.
Attention, citizen. You appear to be more clever than we anticipated, but the security measures on this level of the facility are far more devious than the last. Spare yourself the abject humiliation of failure and turn back now.
Swim, Ratchet. Come on. Ocarina of Time for Switch 2 at least. That's something they'll take. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Just another reason for me to get a Switch 2. They have Spyro socks on Redbubble. They have socks on Redbubble? That's interesting. And a Spyro shirt on Hot Topic. Ooh, I'll have to see what that is. Walmart has a shirt too? Ooh, okay, okay. I wonder if there's an equivalence of money bags in this game. No, Ratchet doesn't really have money bags. Yeah. There's no money bags in the Ratchet games, as far as I'm aware. You have a...
Citizen, this is your final warning. The knowledge contained in this hall.
Although, now that I think about it, in the original trilogy for Ratchet, like the PS2 trilogy, there were plenty of cases where, you had characters, like, being like, okay, I guess I can give you this for some amount of bolts. Because, like, the whole point of the original trilogy was... It was a nab at capitalism. Hopefully the Ganon fight doesn't get ruined again, like in the 3DS version. Maybe. I mean, I played the 3DS version, but I haven't beaten it. I actually never beat Ocarina of Time in general. I need to do that. I might try to get a converter so I can stream my N64, and then we can play Ocarina of Time before I play the remake, because it'll take a while for me to get a Switch 2. I'll get one sooner or later, but might as well. It'd be fun.
He's in the ventilation shaft above the map room. We cannot allow the Lombax access to its database.
Oh, I missed the chest. There was a chest up there. Dang it.
Great, we're trapped. So why did we come here again? Clank?
Planet Fastoon. Interesting.
Why?
Well, according to the database, it is a Lombax planet.
Download the coordinates. We'll take the escape pod.
But Ratchet, the database also says...
Look, there's no time. Come on!
Lombax Ruins. Fastoon.
You are now entering Fastoon. Touching down in 5, 4. Oops, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. It's set to release this year, so I'm assuming it might release around the fall or winter season. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a holiday release. I bet it. I bet it. Okay, I think this might be a good place to leave off. I know we haven't gotten that far, but it's okay. We got far enough, and, yeah, it's getting late. I think this is a good place to leave off.
What can we do you for? It's all yours.
Let me see. Anything to upgrade?
Upgraded. What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Okay. I think this is a good place to leave off for now, so let me save. No, hold on. Weapons, inventory, devices, options, save. Save my game. And there we go. And, I think this will be a good place to leave. I will get the, Streamlabs things working, like the chat box and the donation bar and everything. I probably need to reconfigure it or something. I don't know. I'll work on that before Friday. It's good to be back. Good to be back to streaming. Let me find a raid target, then we'll call it a stream. Let's see. Let's see, okay, I think we'll raid This person. Let me copy the link. Come on. Don't be slow like molasses. Come on. Okay. Here's the raid target. We'll do hashtag Pixel raid. And on that note, just letting you know that I won't be here for more than a month because of the World Cup. See you July. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it, Ocean. Anyway, on that note, see you guys, next time on Friday. We'll do more Blender and, yeah. See you next time. Bye-bye.